Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. How y'all doing? Howdy kids, I'm Q the Costa Rican, and today we have another Pokemon Draft League battle here in the BBR. I'm going to be facing off against Kason, coach of the Toronto Razor Leafs. Link to their channel in the description down below. My man was the #1 overall draft pick, so you know he already had to pick the homie Iron Valiant, the only good mon that wasn't banned. He's also got an Iron Trio in Iron Hands that can terrestrialize, hello, and an Iron Crown. Rotom Heat, Gastrodon, Dragonite, Shaman, Hisuian Zoro, Colossal, that can also Tera, Muck, and Indeedor. So pretty cool top 6. Kind of falls off a little bit after that in my opinion, but some good role players there in like defensive Shaman, you know, offensive Zoroark, spinning Colossal, yada yada yada. So pretty fun team. Let's talk about the team that we are going to be bringing today. We've got Focus Sash Ribombay with the sticky webs because it looks absolutely amazing. Life Orb Azelf has a really good speed tier here even without the webs, only being outpaced by Iron Valiant. So with the webs, we'd be doing huge damage. Life Orb Psychic is just spammable against this entire team. Speaking of spammable, we got Miracle Seed Ogerpon with the Ivy Cudgel knockoff, Rock Tomb, and U-Turn. Now, I ran Choice Band last week. Didn't really get to utilize my Ogerpon as much as I would have liked to. So today, we're going to try and change that. We got Spikes, Earthquake, Scale Shot, Swords Dance, Leftovers, Garchomp. Now, you might be asking yourself, Q, what are you doing with Spikes and Swords Dance? Pick a lane, brother. Well, basically, Spikes helps the entirety of the team, right? Spikes helps the team out so much by weakening things to put them in range of Life Orb Azelf as well as Miracle Seed Ogerpon. But if I find myself in a position where I'm in front of a Rotom, which doesn't have Will-O-Wisp or anything, or if I'm in front of Colossal or even Gastrodon without Ice Beam, I might just be inclined to Swords Dance and just start doing some damage. Speaking of doing some damage, we got Resto Chesto, Galarian Moltres, because Fiery Wrath, X Hurricane absolutely just are so spammable against this team. The Mon that resists Hurricane, boom, weak to Fiery Wrath. The Mon that resists Fiery Wrath, boom, neutral to Hurricane. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's a good set, and I'm going to try to run it today. Speaking of bad sets, we have Power Herb, Solar Beam, Heatran. Now, my team is by no means, like, Omega Gastrodon weak. Like, there's not like there's a Mon on my team where I'm like, man, Gastrodon just sits on me and walls the hell out of me. Like, the whole team can just handle it pretty well. The only Mon they would ever potentially switch in on and stay in on and try to wall is Heatran. So I was like, screw it, whatever. Let's just run Power Up Solar Beam. I just need the rocks on Heatran anyways. Let's go Spadef and let's run Power Up Solar Beam so I can still switch in to like a special attacking Valiant and then also eat up special hits from anything else. We do have Flame Body just in case they have to close combat us with Valiant, thus potentially getting a Flame Body burn. But yeah, with that being said, that is the team we are going to be taking to try and get our first W of the season here in week 2. Let me know what you guys think of the team in the comment section down below. Make sure you go check out my opponent. And with that being said, guys, I hope you all enjoy the battle. All right, y'all, here we are with our week 2 here in the BBR. Can we bounce back and get our first W of the season? We're going up against somebody brand new that we've never fought before, Kason. Pretty cool team. They got the Iron Trio, as some might call it. Terabug on the hands. In case you don't know, you won't know. That is Terabug on the hands. So he just brought top 6. No Shaman, no Zoroark, no Cole, no Muck, no what's-his-face. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Cool team. I don't know what I want to lead off with. I'm going to be honest. Ribombay getting up webs looks absolutely amazing here. The only thing on the team that stops that is Scarf Tachyon Cutter. So I don't want to risk it. So, do I just lead Ogerpon? Sure. Sure. Why not? Let's just Tera turn 1, dude. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Let's just get it out of the way. We didn't bring our other Tera captain. I wasn't planning on leading Ogerpon. I honestly don't know what I was planning. I guess I was kind of planning on leading Garchomp a little bit. Or Ribombay if they didn't have Iron Crown. But they got the Iron Crown. So we'll just see what happens, man. But anyways, webs do look really good here. Getting up rocks looks also very, very strong. So let's try to do that. They do lead off with the Tachyon Cutter as predicated. So I can just Tera and U-turn here. Especially if they reveal to be booster speed. They are, in fact, booster speed. Alright, so yeah, we're naturally faster. So we just Tera. We just Tera and we booster and we prosper. Knockoff does nothing now, which is funny. But U-turn does enough. So let's just do that. Let's Tera. And let's U-turn. There's no reason to stay in here. And then, like, Tachyon Cutter into Focus Blast, never Oko's Heatran, so I could just safely get up rocks. So yeah, this is looking like a pretty good first turn, barring anything crazy going on right now. I don't know what they might want to do here. But yeah, it looks like they did try to counter lead the Rabombi. That's what I'm assuming, anyways. That's why it's like, you know, booster speed and Tachyon Cutter would be enough to knock it out. But unfortunately for them, I am an Ogerpon. Hear me roar. Alright, so we let off correctly, is what I'm saying. Because now we got a little bit of chip on the crown, and we get the Heatran in, potentially getting up rocks. I'd be surprised if they stayed in. I would be genuinely surprised if they stayed in. But hey, if they do, that's fine. They go for the Focus Blast immediately. I respect the hell out of that. Does that 2-hit KO? It has a chance to 2-hit KO. I respect that, man. What a play. He unfortunately didn't, you know, benefit from it because Focus Blast is a shit move and I dodged. But what a play. Let's see if they stay in and try to click it again. It doesn't kill. It never kills. They're staying in. Insane behavior. Insane behavior. Insane behavior. Whatever. 189. I don't have a rock move, a fire move, I mean. So yeah, that did 51. So yeah, they have a good chance to knock me out here. If they land it, come on, man. Yeah, I don't really want to switch in anyone else anyways. So, I mean, if I lose Heatran this way, I lose Heatran this way. That kind of sucks. I don't want to lose Heatran this way. Do I go hard Moltres? Would that be a play? Focus Blast and Tachyon wouldn't kill. And I could save Heatran. I'm going to try to make that play. I think I'm going to make that play. A little risky. A little risky. They did stay in, so they don't give a fuck about the fire move. They just don't care. They're like, I'm going to use Iron Crown early, and I'm going to break with it. And if it dies, it dies. I don't give a damn. They do land it, so we made the right play. Do not get the Spit F drop, please. Okay, thank you. So now we can just Fire Wrath. Amazing. Okay, let's get rid of this Pokemon. Let's get rid of this Pokemon. And let's see what they do in response to this. I wonder if, I didn't really calculate anything. Does Miracle Boosted Tera Grass Ivy Cudgel just Oko Crown? Or not Crown. The other guy, Valiant? I really hope so. Oh, man. It also Bug Resist Grass, too, doesn't it? That's a good Tera type, I think, for Iron Hands. We'll see how much it helps them. That could low-key win them the game, not gonna lie. Tera Bug, Iron Hands could low-key kind of just win them the game. I don't really have a whole lot for it, because I don't have a fire move on Heatran. It's really just this bird. It's just this bird. So hopefully we don't die here. We shouldn't die here. Tachyon Cutter should never kill us. Just by the damage thing, you know, damage rolls I'm looking at right now. If they switch out now, I'm going to be so disappointed. Because it's like, bro, why did you do that against... Oh. Well, alright then. Okay. Okay, cool. We'll take that. I don't know what that was about. They should have lived if I didn't crit. Like, if they were just, like, you know, max offensive stats. They should have lived that. So, yeah, that actually was a good play. But then I didn't die to +1 Tachyon. I don't think Moltres did. But we'll never know now. We'll never know. It never happened. It never happened. Let's see who comes out now. If they go out into... I think I gotta stay in. If they go out into Iron Valiant, I probably switch. Into what's-his-face. Into, honestly, if they go out of Valiant, I don't even need Webs on Rabombi. I'll just use it. I'll just knock it out with Rabombi. Because that was really what the Webs are for, the Iron Crown and the Iron Val. That was it, just the Iron guys. Because everybody else, it doesn't matter, right? Hands is slow, Gastrodon's slow, Dragonite and Rotom are both above the ground. Homelander! It is Val! Okay. Pointed Stones, dig in. They are Air Balloon, which is muy interesante. Walls, Garchomp. I get it. Alright. So, they are the fastest thing. I do want to check, because, like, I'll just, like, it doesn't really matter. I want to keep this guy, kind of. Iron Valiant. To my Ogerpon. Oh, yeah, Ivy Cudgel just kills them. Okay, so this doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll just sack off Heat Train in case they're physical. And they get a Flame Body burn or something. Yeah, that makes the most sense. They're probably special. Like, you know, special is just the better set. Or maybe mixed, you know, close combat and all that. But just in case they're physical and they make contact here, I wanted to be able to do something with it, you know? So yeah, I'm assuming they're just gonna close combat or Aurisphere, I might live. Aurisphere, I might live. Man, if I just had lefties, this would have been such a better set. Because then I would have guaranteed never died. I wanted like 7 moves on Heatran and rocks. And it's like, and 3 different items. Okay, perfect. Burn yourself. Burn yourself. This is why we're Flame Body. The one reason why we ran Flame Body was for this exact play. Come on, Heatran. You can do it. I know you can. Come on. You're hot. I think he would have burned by now. Yeah, he would have burned by now. Alright, well, it doesn't matter then. Because Romy just comes in and clicks Moonblast. Oh, wait, they're air balloons. So they actually wouldn't get hit by the webs, would they? Huh. So I should just go out into Ogerpon and just Ivy Cudgel them. Because then they're definitely dead. Okay, yeah, I've convinced myself, actually. I don't need to go Rebone being webs or even, like, attack. I think I just go Ogerpon and Ivy Cudgel. Because, yeah, they're at -1 defense now. So they guarantee die, even if I wasn't Terra'd. And then if they go out into one of the resists, as in Rotom or Dragonite, we'll find out if they're boots. It's just that simple. Yeah, there's no reason to predict here. I can U-turn after. So I just Cudgel. No reason to predict here. I can U-turn after. As in, like, if they switch out into the resist, I can U-turn after. So it's like, it is a free Cudgel, I think. Gonna get some big damage off. Frenchie, which is the Rotom Heat. Okay, he is boots, by the way. In case you're wondering. Look at that, bro. If I was just banded, okay, that was a crit. I was about to say, man, if I was just banded, that shit did damage. So the only unfortunate thing here is Pain Split. I don't want them to be Pain Split. That would kind of suck. Oh wait, does Rock Tomb kill? Rotom Heat. We just crit an Ivy Cudgel and it did less than half, so they're at bare minimum max HP, max Fizz Def. Boldish. Let's give him bold. Old bold and brash. Why does Rock Tomb do nothing? Is Rock Tomb not super effective? Am I tweaking? Okay, I'm gonna U-turn. It's super effective. I know it is. It does nothing though. It does literally nothing. It does a little more than knockoff. And that's it. And that's it. That's all she wrote, folks. Alright, so we're going to go on a Garchomp. And we're going to see what they do. I might just get up Spikes. If they Pain Split, I might just get up Spikes. That's fine, too. I'm literally just getting up Spikes. There's no reason to do anything else. I'm just going to get up Spikes. I mean, so this being weakened is nice, because then now they can't switch into what's-his-face anymore. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just going to get up Spikes. This is fine with me. Now, if they go hard Valiant on some crazy shit, then, you know, really good play. I can't really say anything about that. But we always have a Revenger, barring them being like, I don't think they get Agility, but maybe they do. That would be a crazy set. Do they reveal an item yet? No, right? It's a mystery. It's not Boots. Might be AV. That'd be a little weird, but it might be AV. It's not Life Orb. It's not a choice locking item. Maybe Salic Berry? I don't know. Whatever. I'm getting up a Spike. They do stay in. Perfect. So they're just going to either get Chip On or Paint. If they Paint Split, that kind of sucks, but I think me just getting up most, like, maximum layers of Spikes is what I need to do here. They go for Hex. Doesn't even 2-hit KO. Insane behavior. No longer a Ghost type, Rotom. You are a Fire or Electric now. So I'm just going to get up Spike, dude. I feel like I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, but I feel like I haven't really been using Garchomp to its fullest potential. I feel like this set, though, like, look at this set. Like, it looks silly on the surface. I talked about this in the intro probably a little bit, but Spikes and Swords Dance both have their place. You know what I mean? Like, I could Swords Dance here, technically, I'd say. But, I'm just going to keep spiking. They could go hard Val. Like, I don't see why they wouldn't. There's no reason not to. Like, you're the air balloon set for a reason. You know what I mean? But then you just put yourself in range of what's his face again, so it's all good. I don't care. Go Val if you want. Go Val if you want to. I don't care. I've got a Ogerpon waiting for him. I got an Ogerpon waiting for him. Okay, they're switching. This is for Iron Hands, by the way. Like, this is genuinely for Iron Hands, so this is okay. I want to switch just to force the Tera on Iron Hands, but I guess Azelf does the same thing. Azelf does the same thing. But yeah, if this thing starts, like, going crazy with it, like, that could be scary. I really don't want, yeah, I really don't want to see this thing, like, you know what I mean? Like, start setting up, you know? I debated putting Iron Head or Poison Jab over Swords Dance, but that ultimately I was like, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I guess the best play is just to go Rebombay. I think that is the best play. Because I never die. I outpace afterwards. Right? Val's like 116 and I'm 124 or something like that, right? Val. Rebombi. Yeah. And then I also threaten it with Moonblast as well. So I could do that. I think I will do that. I think that ultimately is the best play here. Unless they Moonblast and a Shadow Sneak. But then I just come back in with Ogerpon and kill. So it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. This is okay. They should Moonblast. 100% they should Moonblast. Which doesn't break my Sash unless they're modest. Or they crit. Or they're like fairy boosting. Alright, let's see if they have Shadow Sneak. See if they got it. I mean, they might. I hope Dragonite's not Boots. I forgot that guy existed. Yeah, I hope Dragonite's not Boots. That'd be a huge help. Should have been Ice Punch on Azelf too. I don't know, Dragonite. You know, I could have seen on the bench. I thought they'd bring like one of the defensive low tiers, like Shaman or something. Shaman or Colossal. But I could see why you wouldn't. Because like Shaman would have been a decent Ogerpon check, kind of. But, you know, then you just get U turned on, so it's like, whatever. The Deep! Okay, well, I have Energy Ball, so this is fine. Let's see how much we do. Big damage! Okay, there might be Rindo, but, like, whatever. You know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if they're Rindo? You know, I'm just gonna Energy Ball. That's what I'm gonna do. If they're Rindo, they're Rindo. The Rindo never saved them with Ogerpon. You know, by the way, just so everybody knows what we're dealing with. The Rindo would not have saved. If they have Rindo, I don't see why you would be though. That'd be kind of silly in my opinion. But they're not lefties. Maybe they're Rocky Helmet. I could see that. I could see Custap Berry. I don't. You know, it could be anything. It could be AV. That'd be crazy. It is Rindo. Like I don't get it. I just don't get it. I hope they still die. And they didn't die. Okay, did you get a Rocks? Did you get a Rocks? Ice Beam. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So they're they were Rindo, not Custap. So that means another KO for Ogerpon. Because they're not Custap. I was like scared about Custap for a second, because you know, but I just watched them eat a Rindo Berry. I just watched them. I synced it. Okay, so this becomes tough. Not gonna lie, this actually becomes pretty tough. I'm gonna Cudgel here in case they want to switch for some reason. They're definitely staying in and sacking this off, but just in case. U-turn probably killed too, but I wasn't risking it, man. I think I want my guy in anyways, because like I don't want to allow in, you know, anything crazy. Because if they go hands, I just U-turn in a Garchomp, and then either force a Tera or they kill me with Ice Punch or whatever, and then they take a little bit of chip with Rocky Helmet, or not Rocky Helmet, but Rough Skin. Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Because that's probably what happens, I think. I would I want to know, would I Swords Dance or would I Scale Shot immediately? They go out to the Butcher, which is the hand. So yeah, we're just going to U-turn immediately into our guy. Bunch of chip being had, which is nice. They are leftovers or booster? They are booster. Booster attack. They're just going to go for it. Yeah, an Ice Punch is very obvious here, but like I said, I'm pretty fine with seeing them Tera and then attacking Garchomp. If they choose to Swords Dance here, that's fine too. Because then we'll just attack with Garchomp, get a little bit of chip, and then that'll be that. So let's see what happens here. Iron Hand's big threat. This mon could genuinely win the game for them right now. I don't know what set it needs to be for that to happen, but it's already been revealed to be booster. So there's that. And against Garchomp, I die. Drain Punch actually already kills. Because I'm at like half, right? Yeah. Boosted up, Drain Punch actually kills. So if they just raw Drain Punch, they might just kill. Also, they didn't Tera. Kind of insane. Living! Let's go, baby! Alright, does the burn kill us? Is the question. Wasn't looking at the math. Oh no, lefties, I forgot. I had lefties, baby. Let's go. Alright, so I guess the question is, do I Tera? Not Tera. Do I still Earthquake or Scale Shot? I guess it's pretty negligible, the difference, if they Tera Bug. So I'm just gonna Earthquake. Just gonna Earthquake. Valiant's not dead, actually. Valiant's not dead. But this Terrestrial, like, if this doesn't Terrestrialize here, then I do 30% to it. Plus the Rough Skin, right? Then I think that would put them in range of Life Orb as Elf. Is what I'm thinking. But they should just Tera here. Like 100%. I don't see why they wouldn't. It'd be silly if they didn't. I guess they could. Yeah, no, they should totally Tera. No, they should totally Tera. There's no mod games for me. I'm just looking at Earthquake. You know what I mean? Like I said, the damage difference is pretty negligible. It's like 8% on Tera Bug Earthquake, and then Scale Shot is like 12% minimum. So it's like, whatever, you know? And see, they didn't Tera. So we get a little bit of chip. And then they drain. They're going to get like no HP back, and then we're going to do a little bit of Rough Skin chip. Put them right back where they were. Even lesser than they were, actually. Yeah. So now, because now we just go into Azelf, and then we just Life Orb Psychic. And not care. Even if they Tera Bug. What about Ogerpon if they Tera Bug? Okay, it does resist. I thought so. Tera Grass, Ivy Cudgel, and Rock Tomb do the same. Why did I have Rock Tomb? I had Rock Tomb just for Dragonite. And it's like, didn't even fucking matter. Alright, anyways. We could also go out into Yooo. Would that be silly? We're gonna go out into Yooo. Azelf. Let's go. Iron Hands is scary. Iron Hands is scary. This says it does 45% minimum, even if they Tera Bug. No need to Fire Blast. We just Psychic. There's no Dark type in the back. Let's click Psychic. I would have liked to have gotten Webs up, but like I think if you have an Air Balloon, you don't hit the Webs. I'm pretty sure. And like and everything, yeah, and it's in range of Ivy Cudgel anyway, so I really just gotta hope that Dragonite's not Boots. Because then I think it's a lot easier to deal with. They're gonna Tera. Dragonite. Non-Boots. They're gonna take 75%. Yeah, it's tough, man. This is gonna be a tough one. See what happens here. They die here, for sure, for sure. Life Orb Psychic. And we're not in range of, like, Bandit E-Speed either. With Azelf. So that's also, after the Life Orb chip. So that's also good. Thank God they didn't get up rocks. Because all they needed was, like, one rock. And I would have been in range, potentially. Oh, it would have been a better range for them to kill me. With Adamant Choice Band E-Speed. Just don't be Boots, man. Be Adamant Choice Band E-Speed. And don't kill me because I'm an Azelf. And I went negative Spidef Nature instead of negative defense. Because I'm smart. Kind of smart. Sometimes I make good decisions, is what I'm trying to say. Naive nature. That's what we are. We're a naive ass elf. Alright, what's going to happen, man? You're either going out in a Valiant, trying to get a kill, or sacking off Rotom, or going into Dragonite trying to chip me down. I honestly, if they go Val, I might have to switch. But I don't know into who. I want to save everybody. I want Moltres to do something, you know. Moltres and who do I have left? Huey. That is a Huey. Bro, Dragonite low-key does kind of look like Huey. This is the boys' nicknames, if you guys didn't know. Anyways, they are boots, to everyone's surprise. I guess I could knock off, but I guess my best play is still to just Psychic. Let's see if they dance. Spit F drop. They do dance. Okay. A +1 E-Speed still doesn't kill me. I don't know why I'm saying E-Speed. A +1 Dragon move will. But we'll see. Does a +1 Rock... Not +1, but does a Rock Tomb... What does Rock Tomb from Ogerpon do now? Fucking nothing. Fucking nothing. We might lose to this to late game Dragonite. I should have brought Ice Punch. Let's find out. Let's see if they're, like, speedy. Like, if they have no speed investment, we actually still outpace them, which would be really funny. But I assume they have speed investment. Like, if you're going with this Dragon Dance set, you know? But they went... If they tried to go bulky... Which, no, that looks like it's about just offensive, the damage. If they were max HP, that Psychic would have done maybe a little less. I'm hoping for max HP, max attack. Oh, they got so... Wait, they're dead. They're dead. They lose. I'm pretty sure they lose. No? Am I tweaking? I should have brought Ice Punch. Oh, so close. No, I lose. Let's find out. I don't know. I think... I mean, it just comes down to who outpaces who, right? Dragon Claw. I think Ogerpon outpaces, unless they're Jolly. Yeah, they'd have to be Jolly. And Jolly Dragon Claw definitely kills. So does Ice Spinner. Damn, yeah, good positioning. Good positioning with the Dragonite. Man, it was boots. That sucks. Yeah, should have brought Ice Punch and Azel. That's what I needed. Ice Punch instead of like knockoff or U-turn or something. I needed Ice Punch. Yeah, it's tough. Let's see. Are you adamant or Jolly? You're adamant. Let's go. We live to fight another day, boys. Oh my god, that was so lucky. Hey man, that was a perfectly executed endgame Dragonite, and you just so happen to be adamant instead of Jolly. It is just how it is, man. It is what it is. You would think that, like, okay, if I can confidently Dragon Dance twice at a game, I could afford to be adamant instead of Jolly, but I guess they didn't. Maybe they banked on me speed creeping something, but they had a base 110 Zoroark, so I was never speed creeping anything. You know what I mean? I was always just gonna go up to max with this Ogerpon. We got lucky there. We got very lucky there. Because Jolly +2 Dragon Claw definitely Okos us. So really good set. Just needed to be Jolly, and they would have won. Hey, we got a game, folks. So it's just Rotom, Heat, and Val left, right? Rotom Heat I'm going to U-turn on because I'm not risking a Rock Tomb miss to lose the game. Yeah. I'm not gonna risk a Rock Tomb miss to lose the fucking game. So I'm gonna U-turn into my other guy. So I'm gonna U-turn into my other guy because I'm not risking it, dude. Now, if they hard switch or vote switch, yeah, if they vote switch or they didn't hard switch, so yeah, if they vote switch here, that could be risk. That could be tough for us. I'm hoping they just overheat. And then I will risk the Rock Tomb miss. Yep, there we go. Hey, we live in that, baby. Hell yeah, nice Berserk Gene going. I guess I'll just Fiery Wrath. I was gonna say, there's no reason to, like, predict anything. I'm just gonna Fiery Wrath. Like, I could have rested to become healthy. There was no reason. You know what I mean? What a close game. What a good game so far, knock on wood. Barring anything crazy happening. I will Hurricane this Valiant. Hurricane. I will Hurricane this Valiant. No, I won't. I'm gonna just Fiery Wrath. I'm scared. I'm scared. I feel like if this Mon got agility, I would have ran it by now, but maybe it does, and it's just a bad set, so I never ran it. Anyways, look at this Moonblast, not kill us. Was also not about the risk the Ogerpon whatsoever. Man, what a game. What a game. I'm gonna be honest, man. Going into this matchup, I was pretty confident with, like, my team versus their team, but then, like, I started making some weird sets, and I was just like, eh, is this really the play? It turns out it was. And they're hella in range, thanks to the Miracle Seed, and the rocks, and everything. Like, let's go, dude. They're in hella range. Let's see, if I didn't have the Miracle Seed, they might have been out of range. Wow. So I guess the stupid sets sometimes they work out. Because Choice Band didn't work out week 1, but that's because I felt like I didn't really crit. That's like 3 crits with Ogerpon, by the way. Crit did not matter. That one didn't. I feel like week 1, I didn't really utilize Ogerpon as well as I could have by, like, forcing defensive positions from my opponent earlier than intended. So then my Rocky Helmet users could have got more chip on them and stuff like that. But I think we did a good showcase of it bouncing back in week 2. That was the Ogerpon game for sure. I don't know how many KOs it got. I'll find out right now after I go search through the VOD and write down the stats. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it from us today. Make sure you go check out the homie Kason. Link to their channel in the description down below. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to get out of here. We'll see you on the next one. If y'all like what you saw what you like, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.